And up next, protesters speak out in our area tonight against the president's war plan. We'll have complete coverage, plus the Eagles and AccuWeather, the weekend preview next. Tonight, President Bush said today that his new war plan is going to take a while to produce results. That was the president's message as he visited Fort Benning, Georgia today, watching the training of some of the soldiers who will be going to Iraq earlier than scheduled because of the new strategy announced last night. Bush also broke bread with about 300 soldiers and their relatives. Bush later said that Americans have got to understand that despite his decision to send 21,000 more troops to Iraq, the suicide bombings will not stop immediately. Meanwhile, a new poll shows that selling the plan won't be easy for the president. In the 3 days leading up to the speech last night, 70% of the respondents told the Associated Press they are against sending more troops to Iraq. Only 26% said they favor more troops. And now only 35% said they thought it was the right decision to go to war in Iraq in the first place, 62% saying it was a mistake. Anger against the war boiled over today at a hearing of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and the target for much of that anger was Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Committee Chairman Joe Biden of Delaware made it crystal clear how he feels about the president's new plan.
I believe the president's strategy is not a solution. Secretary Rice, I believe it's a tragic mistake.
And some of the committee's Republicans were just as emphatic in their opposition. Senator Chuck Hagel of Nebraska called Bush's speech last night, quote, the most dangerous foreign policy blunder in this country since Vietnam. Dozens of new soldiers in New Jersey and their families learned today that the new war plan will extend their stay in Iraq by up to 4 months. 159 soldiers from 2 units are affected. Troop C of the 117th RSTA, headquartered in Vineland and West Orange, and the 250th Brigade Support Battalion out of Bordentown. Instead of coming home in March, they may be in Iraq until August. Governor John Corzine, who visited New Jersey troops in Iraq in November, today called the extension inappropriate. In Philadelphia, several dozen demonstrators gathered along Germantown Avenue in Chestnut Hill tonight to protest the new war plan. It was one of a number of rallies organized today across the country by a political group called MoveOn.org. Today's protests were being called a prelude to a larger anti-war demonstration to be held in Washington later this month. But there